What role did Durin's folk play in the War of the Ring? To understand the role of Durin's folk in the War of the Ring, we need to look at who they are and their place in Middle-earth. Durin's folk, also known as the Longbeards, were a significant clan of dwarves. Founded by Durin the Deathless, they were the first to settle in the Misty Mountains, establishing the grand city of Khazad-dûm during the First Age. While they had a rich history, their direct involvement in the War of the Ring was not as prominent as some other groups. The War of the Ring mainly involved the free peoples of Middle-earth, including humans, elves, and dwarves, all united against the Dark Lord Sauron. Although Durin's folk were not central to the major battles, their past and legacy influenced the events leading up to the war. In earlier conflicts, such as the War of the Elves and Sauron, the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm did play a role. They attacked Sauron's forces from the rear, which allowed Elrond and his army to escape. This action highlighted the strategic importance of Durin's folk in earlier struggles. During the War of the Ring, however, Durin's folk were more focused on their internal challenges. The city of Khazad-dûm had been abandoned due to the awakening of the Balrog, a powerful demon known as Durin's Bane. This event led many dwarves to seek refuge in other lands, scattering the clan. Despite this, the legacy of Durin's folk continued to shape the narrative of the War of the Ring. A notable member of Durin's folk, Gimli, played an important role in the war. His involvement in the Fellowship of the Ring and participation in key battles showcased the ongoing influence of Durin's folk in the fight against Sauron. The history and traditions of Durin's folk contributed to the resilience of the dwarves during the War of the Ring. Their legacy served as a reminder of the long-standing conflicts between dwarves and the forces of darkness, motivating their participation in the war effort. In the context of The Lord of the Rings, Durin's folk are portrayed as a proud and resilient people. Their history and traditions are deeply connected to the struggles of Middle-earth. While they may not have been at the forefront of the War of the Ring, their influence and legacy were felt throughout the conflict.